Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending when you're going to be seeing this video. It's your brother, your boy, courserepscorner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's our corner.
I don't wanna fall in love, I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
It is not a thing of old story, but something that is very common, that the Federal Republic of Nigeria will be having an election on 25th of this particular month known as February. The tensions are very much high. The fate of Nigeria lies in us voting for the person that will take us up or down for the next 8 years. When I say 8 years, political positions in Nigeria is 4 years per tenure, and if you are there in the first 4 years, there's this tendency that you're going to retain the seat for the next 4 years. Okay, so and this particular video I'm going to share is like a conversation video made by a group of persons, celebrities, let me use the word, whereby some points were given, whereby some points were said, and I want to give kudos to OKON Lagos. OKON is somebody I respect, not just as a movie personality, but somebody who I felt has chosen the right path. And you could see OKON in this video tackling husband material and tackling NEDU Alhaji Musa. You watch the video. I really felt that OKON Lagos should be inculcated. Oh, English will not kill me. Should be inculcated into the spokesperson of the Labour Party, because OKON Lagos really made me proud in this video. Likewise, others who shared their light and who discussed about it. Guys, the election is very serious. We use this medium to please inform you to go get your PVC. As I was told that the PVC collection has been extended, please go get your PVC. It is your time for you to change the particular scenario or this particular life trend that is going on now in Nigeria. You must have to change that. Go get your PVC. Election comes up 25th of February. Please vote wisely. Not just vote wisely, vote Mr. Peter Gregory Obi for a new Nigeria. Like I always said, I'm not saying peterobi is God or is Jesus or is God's son. Among all the contestants, please get me clearly, among all the contestants, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi has a more open profile. Check, make your inquiry, and let me know what you feel. I want to thank all of us for always watching my content. I really do appreciate you. For those of us who will be seeing my video for the first time, please don't just pass, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share, and so I can move you to a permanent site. Check out my way next time till you see me on your screen, guys. I leave all of us with this video.
Like a pastor as
yes,
well.
Come and preach your hope, but when you as a messenger of that hope looks you hopeless, Jonathan, to me, let me listen. Listen.
Are you saying any of them is looking?
Hang on. Listen. There is a particular presidential candidate. Okay, there's a particular presidential candidate whom everybody knows. He himself also knows. He doesn't adjudge himself as a saint. Nobody has canonized him as a saint. But in the race, come on, he's the lesser evil. Why wouldn't I bank on a lesser evil?
I want to ask a question. How is he the lesser evil? See, make I tell you something. I'm not saying no. Okay, for example, I'm going to say for the third time. For example, evil is evil. Now, person wait thief from this pot.
Yes.
Now, because of say he never see bigger pot to thief from.
You're only assuming. Even the devil doesn't know the intention of a man's heart. Say to the extent that you know. Listen to me, my brother. All crimes are not equal. There is no equality in crime. That's the truth. All crimes are not equal. That is why the sentence for a man who thief fowl is not the sentence for a man, okay, who loot treasury.
Fowl on the worst pass. Fowl on the worst pass.
So good. No, we don't build. Fowl on the immediate justice. The other one, they fit do plea bargain and all of that. But if the pendulum swing to the other side, you go enter like 50 something.
Good. It's good that we are building gradually, but it be like say you get one thing when we no want put mouth on top. If we look at the frontline candidates, if some people believe that if you are supporting somebody,
like may we throw names now?
no,
Yeah, we call names very soon.
Yeah, because
Let's call names, please. Let's call names.
I'm in a box.
Please
man.
call names. Call names. Call names.
Okay. Yes, okay. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So it's okay to mention.
Yes.
Because we're not a lie. So, for example, if we look at engagement, support, and what some people call structure, there are the frontline candidates are bolaahmedtinubu, Alhaji atikuabubakar, Dr. Oga peterobi, and Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso. I'm just saying spread and popularity. You know.
Are you listen?
No, wait, no, this.
Are you making this list in order of importance?
No, not in order of importance. Not in order of importance. But I just had to. You know specific order. I just said to mention. And you know why I said engagement was, for example, there's a popular broadcast organization that conducted a town hall, and so in selecting
Different.
in selecting the first sets of people that would appear, they put up a poll, and the names I mentioned now were the people that in no particular order that garnered enough votes. But what I'm saying is, for example, why is it that if you support, say, maybe Alhaji atikuabubakar or bolaahmedtinubu, you have people who will say there is no way you will support these people if you have not been paid.
Exactly. Why?
Because
like for example, for example, thank you for this question we asked. Ezugu, you will make heaven.
I don't ask question. No, I just talk the talk.
I see it as a question. The frontline candidate, there is Peter Obi, there is Waziri Atikuabubakar, there is bolaahmedtinubu. Why is it that
you know Kwankwaso? Northwest, now you get northwest.
Okay, Kwankwaso was it?
Northwest, not the filling station.
Kwankwasia, they Kwankwaso there for that place. And guess what? This Kwankwaso, you get mad following, for North.
Shout out to Shawore.
Shout out to Shawore. It's not like you're not part of the group, but shout out to you. So, but these 4 people, if they support Peter Obi, they believe you've not collected money.
Because you know they give shishi now.
If it is supporting for that person, they believe they don't collect money. But don't I have the right to support who I want to support?
Of course you do.
If I'm supporting Waziri, I know why I'm supporting Waziri Atikuabubakar. If I'm supporting bolaahmedtinubu, I know why I'm supporting bolaahmedtinubu.
But can you
Everybody have the right to support who they want to support.
So as a celebrity, because of your conviction and the reason why you support these people, can you publicly come out and tell your fans that this is why I support my candidates?
Now, if you ask me, inside 3 of them, I
know they say when you talk now.
Exactly.
I just tell you say because you said
I can tell you
I know why. If, for example, you don't mention say if
Bishop mine, they play.
So see what they talk. You gave the example of, and it's really it's common knowledge, given the way people react.
Yes.
If you don't support
that's bullying. That's bullying.
A lot of people would say this person don't collect something. But if indeed you no collect and you dey convinced, say na see what I see. Is it wrong to come out and tell your fans and say I have 2 million followers?
I know why they support.
Can you tell them why you are supporting the candidate?
Yes, I can.
I can. You don't tell them.
I can tell you why I'm supporting the person I'm supporting.
And it will be a strong reason.
And it will be very strong. I worked in a stockbroking firm for close to a year or 2. Now, before you buy stocks, you do the fundamental and then fundamental and the other one. They are both of them. Now, for a particular stock where you want to buy, you go check the fundamentals, and also I've forgotten the other one. You go now the other one. What it means like you go check the history of that stocks. Which director come out, which new director enter, all those things affect the stock rising and all those things. Those are what you check. Now, whoever I'm supporting, who I'm supporting, I don't check cam. I'm not moved by emotions. I'm moved by what I see. What do I think is going to work? For example, Nigeria is owing 77 trillion.
77 trillion.
Nigeria is owing 77 trillion. As at last year, 2022. The federal government came out categorically to tell every Nigerian that there is not going to be any capital expenditure in this year 2023. What is capital expenditure? We have recurrent expenditure, we have capital expenditure. Recurrent expenditure we used to pay salaries and all of them. Capital expenditure is what you used to do contracts, budget, and all the infrastructure and all those things. And that is what makes money go round the country.
Yeah.
People need to expect, I say it, people need to expect that Nigeria suffer go this country for this year 2023. Now, why do I say this? There was capital expenditure in 2022. People they suffer. Imagine when there is none.
But people don't they suffer since now.
Yes. Now, imagine when there is now no capital expenditure for money to go around from the federal government. Who is going to run the country? Is it federal government? No, it's going to be private sector that will run the country. So make your deduction from that. That is all I have to say.
And are you making your deduction? And you are, because this still be like permutation, not be Baba Jebu. You understand? Because from this way you don't talk capital make your deduction. You never see talk who you they support.
See, all I'm saying.
No, this is it. Listen, listen. There's something. There is a fallacy in logic called argumentum ad baculum.
Ad baculum.
That's exactly what you're doing to this man. You are bullying him.
Am I bullying him?
You're placing. You're putting his back against the ropes and then I'm throwing haymaker shots. You know,
it's not bullying per se. I feel like what he's trying to say is nobody knows that you've done your research, and it's not everyone that is doing research. You need to let your fans know that I picked this person. This is why. Not everyone is as
he already said,
and to convince them why they should not believe that it is for your own selfish reason and you have collected something. No, now celebs you talk about now.
Listen. He had already said. He said he's support. He's not going to use this platform to declare who he is.
Exactly.
And you consented to it. Why are you placing his back against the rope?
No. What I'm saying. So this conversation that we're having is not me trying to tell him to openly declare his support.
But
I'm just saying that. So the conversation is about celebs.
Why are you stuttering?
No.
Why are you stuttering?
Sorry. The conversation that we're having is about celebs and open support. I mean, we are celebrities. If we go by say maybe numbers and influence, you understand. But the conversation is about, like you have said, the hopes and aspirations.
P-Square is publicly supporting Peter Obi. Everybody knows.
They know they hide their support.
They hide them.
But you know, in fact, there was an exchange although Rude Boy apologized, there was an exchange between Rude Boy and AY. Where Rude Boy said that many people then they disguise, they don't want to talk who then they support. Remember, he did not say that you should support my candidate. He's saying openly declare because you have influence. But the candidates that you support.
My problem is both on Twitter, both on Instagram, every social media platform. If you support somebody that is not Peter Obi, they will drag you down. Why?
It's not true.
Hold on.
They will bully you.
Listen. It's not bullying. It's not bullying. Listen. It is not bullying. Every human being has an emotion and he has a breaking point. Everybody's emotion has an elastic limit. Look, this country, we try. If you come out and then we are only cyberbullying you and there is no civil war, we have tried.
Like man.
I'm telling you. Do you know that the things we take in this country, this is 200 and something million people. This is the only basin that collects the highest number of melanin people in the whole world. We have not broken. We are multifarious in ethnicity. We have not broken. Do you know what we have seen? And then we are bullying you online, and you think
we should be talking. Supposed to get that keyboard on time.
Listen. Look, when someone is convinced of a route towards national salvation, and then by way of your action and inaction, it looks like you are jeopardizing that move, it is very frustrating.
So attack.
He sees you as an enemy.
What if he
Do you
does not see
understand?
what I see?
Look, you say what?
What if he does not see what I see?
So
What
are
do
you
you
telling?
see?
Are you telling people? That's what I'm saying. Are you telling
Tell
people
them.
what you see?
Tell them.
Listen,
What you see.
listen,
Don't just tell them what you like. Tell them what you
let's
see.
spread the indices. Let's look at it. They said Muslim ticket in
For
the
Tinubu,
APC.
APC, yes.
Muslim ticket. That for me, okay, is look, we are a country, all right.
Liberal country.
We have it. It shows how religiously intolerant and religiously insensitive that decision is. It shows that that choice is a very deliberate move towards exclusion. There is nothing like political inclusion as far as with specific regards to Christians or Northern Christians, as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And now you come to PDP. Yes. The exclusion in PDP is not like, okay, in the APC there is exclusion. That is religious exclusion to the detriment of Christians, you know. But in PDP it is regional exclusion. For God's sake, that's where the yes on wicked question comes in. Fault is argument in any way. Look, the two most important positions in a political party is the presidential candidate and the national chairman of the party. All of them are in the north. All of them are seated to the north. The argument by yes on wicked, His Excellency the Governor of Rivers State is, look, in our constitution here in the PDP, okay, there is provision for zoning. It is constitutional. Now, the presidential candidate, no one is struggling with it. It's okay, Waziri Atikuabubakar can take. All right, he won. But you cannot have him as a presidential candidate from the north, and then you still have the national party chairman from the north. The national party chairman should resign, and then a man from the south comes in. When Jonathan was president of the south, and then the national party chairman was Muazu from the north. When Atiku took the ticket as a presidential candidate in 2019 when he was running against Buhari, Secondus from the south was a national party chairman. So why are you excluding the south? Is totally disrespectful. Do you understand? So the exclusion in the PDP and the disrespect and impunity is regional.
But this
and then the APC is religious. You understand? Now, you look at peterobi and Labour Party. There is no disrespect. There is no exclusion.
But all this
regionally,
is saying, what has it got to do with adding value to the
religiously.
economy? All this is just saying,
Now,
how
listen,
does he add value to the economy?
if you
bettering
do
the country?
not respect the constitution of your party, charity begins at home. How in this world are you going to respect the constitution of the federal
How
republic?
is he going to add? Are we talking about ethnicity, religion, or
We are
value in the country?
What you mean?
Economical value.
Everything is involved. You don't have to.
What do you
throw
consider
them to
religion
the
and the economy working with? China, they are not Christians, they are fucking Buddhists, and they're the best economy in the world. The fuck are we talking
But they are
about?
unified.
Excuse me, listen
They are
to me. Listen
unified
to me.
as
In a
one.
country as is China divided across ethnic lines as much as we are divided in this country? Is China divided across religious lines as much as we are divided in this country? This is a country that is at the brink of falling. It's at the brink of despair. For God's sake, we need a healer.
So, but
We
wait,
don't need anybody to exacerbate our problems.
but wait, talking about
Yeah,
healing.
someone is shouting for autonomy.
So, for example, talking about healing.
We don't. So don't bring. Listen, the China analogy does not sink here with regards to religion. No, it does not. I am not a religious bigot. For God's sake, I want this country to work.
We all do.
We
want
all
this country
do.
to
I
work.
fucking want this country to work.
When
If it works, it's for my own good. And my
if it
children's
works,
good.
no. If it works, no. It's not a conditional. Don't put a conditional clause there. When it works, because we have to make it work.
We have to.
Interesting.
We have to make-
Okay, so this is really very nice, and it's important that we put this out there, that it is not, the conversation is not essentially about ethnic background, religion, practice, political affiliation.
No, it's about justice. It's about justice. It's about justice. No, listen, it's about justice at the end of the day. Seriously,
Safe to say.
unity and faith, peace and progress. That is what is there at the place. Yeah, unity and faith, peace and progress. Let me tell you the truth. Is there unity in this country? No. Is there
Obviously
faith?
not.
It's arguable. Is there peace? No. Is there progress? We are retrogressing. Let us go back.
Another thing.
So the basics.
So, but in solving these problems, now this is an anointing. In solving these problems, if, for example, somebody says that the only way you can get to that position to address the problem, you have to win elections. Can you fault the person for doing everything to win that election? For example, whether you like it or not, it's not about emotions. It's essentially about the numbers. If a person says, if I pick a candidate from here now, this candidate is going to give me the numbers I need to get to that position, so that this retrogression, this lack of peace, this lack of unity, this faith, when they're faithless, we are going to address it. Are you going to fault the person?
I want to say something
sorry, please.
Okay.
The question again, say, are you going to fault a person that is going to, because politics is all about numbers, are you going to fault a person?
The person essentially wants to get there, and using the resources of states to address all these problems that we all agree that we are faced with. If the person says, this is how I am going to get there, and this will give me the advantage, because he also admits that there's a problem and he wants to solve it, are you going to fault the process through which the person gets there?
Okay, so now it's a case of the end justifies the means. Is it a good philosophy?
Well, in politics, it's not about what is good
What
about.
is politics?
It's in winning elections now. It's in winning elections.
Oh, when you win election and everything now, okay, with that you have a magic wand. You can turn the day into, night into day.
No, you don't have a magic wand. But to solve the problem, you need to get there first.
Problem? Listen. None of these people have what it takes to solve the problem of this country. I'm telling you this truth, except one person.
But lots of people.
Guys, no light in shining.
Who has the problem to solve the problem of the country?
Is there
amongst the three major ones? Who has the problem? Who has the solution to it?
The only situation that I will agree is that there's a lesser evil. Doesn't mean it's not evil. It's just lesser.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Can I now say something?
He is more likely. He has more.
People are looking at the candidates that when they are put into power, if I complain, are you hearing my complaints, or is it? And they are talking.
They are just talking.
They are scared. They are scared. We'll vote you in, and when we now scream, you cut our throats. Why are we now screaming? They want someone that
He's giving answers.
Okay, I'm hearing.
He's giving answers.
Let me see you. At least shake. When they're complaining, be scared. They don't give mosquito on my side.
Forget
excuse me. If you disrespect everybody, a whole region, or a whole religion, okay, right? A region that has a lot of people, okay, they contribute as far as decision is concerned. If you disrespect, you go clinch power. How do you think you're going to respect me?
But talking about disrespect, they are traditionalists too. So if we factor a particular religion and maybe the Ogun worshipper
and that is what,
or the Aya worshipper says that, why don't we have a vice presidential candidate or presidential candidate? Is it not going to be a problem? You did not choose from Unukumau or Orioka.
No.
So